Hi, my name is DMA112790. If any of you are new to my channel, I talk about wrestling, anime, video games, books, music. Actually, there's only like 2 music reviews on my channel. Yeah. But that's not the point. And they're all Linkin Park reviews. And I sometimes do top 10s, which I'm going to be doing another top 10 in the future. I haven't done a top 10 since top 10 bands, which was like a long time ago. But I'm I mostly talk about wrestling on this channel, okay? But I am going to be doing the other things. I am going to be talking about books, anime, video games, cuz I'm passionate about that stuff too, and music. But last night was the Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania, okay? Last night was the Royal Rumble, and this pay-per-view was such a cluster fuck of a pay-per-view. You mean to tell me that freaking Randy freaking Orton, you put, you know what? I'm just gonna go review the show, and then I'm gonna go on a little rant about Randy Orton, okay? Alright, so we had a pre-show. Okay, we had a pre-show. And you know what? Before I continue, let me just say NXT Takeover NXT Takeover was better than this shit. Let me just say that right now. But anyway, to this freaking review, shall we? Let's get on with this cluster mess of a pay-per-view. This cluster mess that is being ripped apart by some people. And you know what? I'm going to say this right now, then I'll say it at the end of the video. I want someone to come on to my channel right now, type in the comments, and tell me why this pay-per-view ruled. Why this was such a great pay-per-view. I want somebody to do that. Somebody do that, please. I am begging you. Please tell me why you thought this pay-per-view was great. Please, I am begging you, do a video response. Even though YouTube doesn't allow video responses anymore, make a video response. Type it down in the comments. Please, I am begging someone to come on here and defend this shit. This was awful. This was one of the worst. I've been a wrestling fan since 1995. If any of you don't know that. I've been a wrestling fan since 95. This was this was one of the worst wrestling pay-per-views I've ever seen in my life. This is probably up there. This is probably the number one worst pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not even kidding around. I'm being dead serious. This is one of the worst shows I've ever seen. And it's the beginning of the freaking year, and this is what we got? Are you kidding me? Okay. So to start off, we had, I'm not going to talk about the pre-show that much, but the pre-show was 2 hours long. We had the women's match, Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and Mickie James, which is nice to see Mickie James back, versus Nikki Bella, Naomi, and Becky Lynch. Didn't give a shit about this match, to be honest. Moving on. The Tag Team Championship match. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Luke Gallows and Kyle Anderson. The Club. And you know what? They're the new outsiders. I'm saying that right now. Kyle Anderson and Luke Gallows are the new outsiders. They're the new outsiders. Yeah. Are you kidding me? And you know what also sucked? This was the 30th annual Royal Rumble, and this is what we got. 30th annual Royal Rumble. The 30th Royal Rumble. And this is what we got? Are you kidding me? They booked WrestleMania 20 better than this crap. Okay? But anyway, that match wasn't that good. Actually, it wasn't even that good, but it was good to see Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows with the titles. Really good. I hope they keep it on you guys for a long term. You guys deserve it. It took you this long, and it's like the Wyatt family. When WWE put the titles on the Wyatt family, it took them that long to realize that Bray Wyatt was worth something. Much like it took them long enough to realize that Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are worth something. But I digress. And it took them long enough to realize that freaking Luke Gallows is something other than Festus. Okay? But that, yeah. Anyway. Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. Sucked. I'm not even going to go there. Then we get to the main show. The main show, okay? The main freaking show. First match that we got. Charlotte versus Bayley for the Women's Championship. This was surprisingly really decent, but I knew Charlotte would win. I knew Charlotte was going to be on top in this match. Because Bayley, there's no way. I'm a Bayley fan. I'm going to say that right now. I'm a Bayley fan. Okay? I'm a Bayley fan. I do like Bayley, but I knew she wasn't even going to win this match. I knew she wasn't going to win. So, and she didn't. Because she's going to retain the title at WrestleMania. You're hearing that here, folks. You're hearing that on DMA 1120,000 channel. Okay, you're hearing that on my channel right now. I am predicting Bayley is going to win the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. You're hearing that here. You are hearing that here. Bayley's going to win it at WrestleMania. The next match that we got, which surprised me because I thought this was going to be, like later in the card. You have Chris Jericho. Or no, excuse me. You have Kevin Owens, who was the WWE Universal Champion, against Roman Reigns, with Chris Jericho being in a shark cage. Chris Jericho in a freaking shark cage. I wonder where they got that idea from. Do any of you know a pay-per-view called Starrcade 86? Exactly. I'm sure a lot of my younger viewers don't, and I'm sure a lot of the younger wrestling fans don't know what that is. But in Starrcade 86, they locked Jim Cornette in a shark cage when it was the match between the Midnight Express, or the Midnight Rockers versus the Rock and Roll Express. Hello? That's where they got that idea from, I feel. That's where they got that idea from. So, Chris Jericho in the shark cage. Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship. This had some really good spots, I will admit. I will admit that this had really good spots. The spot with the table where Kevin Owens did the 5-star frog splash onto the table, that was really good. That was really good, I have to admit. And they cracked the table, like broke in half or something. Really good, really good. And the spot with the chairs. The spot with the freaking chairs. And I'm being serious here. I've never seen chairs used that way. Never. That was really good. That was a really creative spot. I will give them that. But the ending of the match and the brass knuckles thing by Chris Jericho, I knew that he was going to get involved. I just knew it. I knew Jericho would somehow get involved in the match. But anyway, the ending of the match, they set up a table during the middle of the match on the corner there, and Braun freaking Strowman, the guy that they're building like a Big Show and like a freaking Kane, okay? Braun Strowman causes Roman Reigns the Championship. Kevin Owens wins from help from Braun Strowman. You know what this means? We're going to get Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. Yay! Yay! All the children are going crazy. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. No. Just God. Nope. Okay. I'm done. Yep. No, WWE. If you're thinking about putting Roman Reigns with Braun Strowman, you're crazy. You're crazy. Then we get to, if my memory serves correct, the Cruiserweight title match. Really good match. Rich Swann versus Neville. Really good match, I will admit. Very good match. You finally pulled... Actually, there's another good match on here, but I'll get to that in a second. Really good match, WWE. Really good match. I've seen Rich Swann wrestle in the Indies, and he's really talented. And Neville, of course, we all know he's talented. This was a really good match. I will admit. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And you know what? The next match that we got... By the way, Neville is the new Cruiserweight Champion, and congratulations to you, Neville. Congratulations to you. That's amazing. You deserve it. You are a good wrestler. Then we get to the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus John Cena. You're hearing this from an AJ Styles fan like me. I've been an AJ Styles fan since his TNA run back in 2005, and I stopped watching TNA, but I love AJ Styles. I've been following him ever since then. And when he was in New Japan Pro Wrestling, I never really got interest. I never really, saw him in New Japan because I don't have the channel for New Japan. But, guys, I'm glad John Cena won. Whoa, wait a minute, D-May, are you serious? Hold the phone, guys. The reason why I'm glad is because this match was the best match on the card. This was phenomenal, no pun intended. This was a really good match. I give John Cena credit. John Cena actually pulled out a really good match. I never thought I would see it. I never thought I would see John Cena have a good match. And a lot of you are going to be like, whoa, DMA, he's had better matches than that. What, are you kidding me? Name me one good John Cena match besides this one. Because I guarantee you there's none. No other good John Cena match besides this one. This was phenomenal, no pun intended. This was a really good match. I give John Cena and AJ credit. I was disappointed that AJ lost, but what are you going to do? I mean, AJ's probably going to retain the title, probably. That'd be sick. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that match. And the promos leading up to that match are actually really good, except their last one. I didn't really like their last one. But now on to the Royal freaking Rumble. WWE has lost their minds. They have lost their minds. Okay? They have completely lost their freaking minds with this Rumble. Okay? This Royal Rumble sucked. Okay, I'm going to get into why. Number one, Brock Lesnar got eliminated like that. Second of all, Goldberg got eliminated like that. Undertaker eliminated like that. And you want to know who's the winner of the freaking Royal Rumble? It's not Goldberg. Thank God. It's not Brock Lesnar. Thank God. Not The Undertaker. Thank God. There were no returns in this Rumble. Except there was only one surprise, and that was Ty Dillinger. But there were no returns in this Royal Rumble. I heard Kurt Angle was gonna come back. Nothing about that. Finn Balor was supposed to return. Nothing about that. I heard Samoa Joe was going to come back. Nothing about that. Or Samoa Joe was going to make his debut. There was nothing about Samoa Joe in this pay-per-view. And I heard Samoa Joe was going to win. But they decided to go with... They decided to go with Randy Bland Orton. Blandy freaking Borton. If any of you know a subscriber named B-Boy Howie, he used to say that in one of his videos. Blandy Borton. And you know what? This Wyatt family thing, I like it, but I think it ended too soon. I think they should have let it last a couple of more months, and then they could have done it. But that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. I'm okay with this Wyatt family thing ended. Because I like Bray Wyatt. A lot of you know that. And, you know. But here's another reason why WWE has lost their edge. Roman Reigns was in the freaking Rumble. WWE. Why would you put Roman Reigns in there when Roman Reigns already had a match? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It just doesn't. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I thought it was going to be Finn Balor. Finn Balor or Samoa Joe. One of those two. But no, you had to put Roman Reigns in there. And the boos Roman Reigns got were freaking... You guys were in San freaking Antonio for this pay-per-view. San Antonio. And this is what we got? You guys decided to put the 30th annual WrestleMania, the 30th annual Royal Rumble in the Alamo Dome. Sorry. In the Alamo Dome for this pay-per-view. And that's what we got? 97 was a better card than this. You gotta be kidding me. Randy Orton winning the Rumble? I swear to... What was the whole point of Randy Orton winning the Rumble? And you want to know why I heard Randy Orton win the Rumble? Because he said Vince McMahon praises Randy Orton as of late. He's been praising him as of late. Oh my God, I've been praising. And Kevin Dunn's probably like, guys, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Randy Orton win the Rumble. And I know I'm doing a bad Kevin Dunn impression. What? We're going to do the Royal Rumble. We're going to have a Royal Rumble, okay? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to, with his beaver teeth, his beaver buck teeth, we're going to have Randy Orton win the Rumble, and we're going to kill the fans. This is going to be the perfect opportunity to kill the fans. F you and your lifetime membership, Kevin Dunn. God. This pay-per-view... What is wrong with you? Seriously, WWE, what is the matter with... Why would you make Randy Orton... What? You know what this means? This is going to be the greatest event ever, guys. This is going to be the greatest WrestleMania ever. John Cena versus Randy Orton. John Cena versus Randy Orton. John Cena versus Randy Orton. Oh my God. No. My pick was Sami Zayn. They didn't go with Sami Zayn. They did not go with Sami freaking Zayn. They did not go with Sami fucking Zayn. What is the matter with you? What? WWE. Why in the blue hell would you have Randy Orton win? I don't get it. There were a lot of really good wrestlers in this. The Miz should have won it. I would be... You know what? I'm saying this right now, and a lot of you are probably going to unsubscribe when I say this, but I don't care. James Ellsworth should have won this thing. I would have been happy with that. James Ellsworth should have won this thing. Okay? He was in here. You mean to tell me that you have Ty Dillinger and James Ellsworth in here, but you don't have Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, or Kurt Angle? And you want to know what doesn't make any sense? Shawn Michaels, that was his hometown, and Shawn Michaels wasn't even in the Rumble. What kind of sense does that make? Yeah, the only thing was he was on the kickoff. What kind of sense does this WWE get this? Get this, please. Get this. The next time you book a wrestling show, use this thing right here. WWE, this whole thing right here, right here, this is called your brain. Use it! I think I ranted on long enough. Randy Orton winning this Rumble is a disgrace to wrestling fans. It's a disgrace to me, because it's a good thing I watched this on the network. I didn't pay any money for this, because if I paid money for this pay-per-view, I would have stopped watching wrestling. I'm never going to stop watching wrestling because I'm that passionate about it. But last night, I was this close to stop watching it. This close. Because, oh my God. WWE, again, this is what we got. This is what we got. The next time, WWE, the next time the next time that you think of a wrestling pay-per-view like that, and the next time that you, if you book WrestleMania, you know what? When WrestleMania comes around, and the next time that there's a pay-per-view, use this right here. Use this thing. Like I said, this is called your brain. Use it. I'm done. Have a good day, guys.